Hello guys, welcome back to another video of me, Super7, and today my friends, we are back here today on my channel. I guess every time I mess up these intros, how do I do that? But anyways, basically we're here on my channel and we're going to be looking at the Terraria forums. Now this is something that I usually do for State of the Game, and actually I've done a couple of times when I thought it was interesting, but this time I actually thought this was really interesting, and that is because today my friends, I know this came out on March 6th, I think it did actually, and I'm a little bit behind on showing you this, but you know, I thought it'd be nice, since the update is literally not that far away now, to show you this. But we are going to be looking at the Terraria Journey's End Spoiler Compendium. Yes, so we're going to be looking at everything that's going to be coming in the next greatest update for Terraria PC, and I can't wait to show you it, guys. And also, hopefully, from the best of my understanding and everything that we have learned, I can provide you with any information that you might already know about the new features that are going to be coming in the next update. So, as you can see, I have got the forums on screen. Now, I'm not going to read everything they wrote or anything like that today. Today, we're just going to look at the new features. And we're not going to be reading too much because I want to just, you know, look at the features and explain what they are. So first of all, we have a new gameplay feature, which is block swap. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. So how many times have you been in your world, right, placed down loads of blocks and then been like, you built like a house and you're like, I don't like that now, and then you have to go back through it and then manually build over it. So basically that means manually break it all back down and then place it all back if you choose you want a different block. Well, the way this works is that you need to have a pickaxe that meets the requirement for what you're mining. So it doesn't mean that just because you have a piece of wood, you can go up to a piece of, I don't know, like ore, that you need a pickaxe that's stronger to be used, like demonite. So say, for example, to mine demonite, you would need to have a demonite pickaxe, I think it is. Or I don't know, there might be another one, but yeah, I think it is demonite pickaxe that you need, if I can remember rightly, to actually mine demonite ore. So for example, you would need to have a demonite pickaxe in order to actually swap the demonite ore block for another block. So it does mean that to be able to actually block swap these, they do drop as well and go into your inventory, which is awesome, but in order to actually block swap these, you will need to have the pickaxe that meets the requirements. Now, a really awesome thing that I really liked is that I hope that is a filled chest in this screenshot or this GIF. Basically, in that GIF, it shows that when you you can replace the blocks underneath the chest, and I find that this is one of the most annoying things in Terraria. I don't know how many of you guys have been annoyed by this, but you put items inside of a chest and then you want to change the two blocks because you no longer use that material for your house, and in order to do so you have to take all the items out, put them in a separate chest in order to do it. And it's really, really difficult because you spend a lot of time just messing around moving items when you just wanted to place two blocks down. So I'm really happy about this feature. This is definitely one of my favorite features coming to the game. When I first saw it, I did think that it was going to be exploited and you're going to be able to like get loads of tons of ores and things. But then once I started realizing that you had to meet the requirements for the pickaxes, then yeah, it was soon definitely something that I was like really hyped for, and I can't wait for it to happen. So yeah, that's really awesome. You guys got to tell me down in the comments below, what is your most excited thing to come to this update? What is the feature that you can't wait for the most? Because honestly, I'd love to hear your opinions, guys, and I'd like to hear what you guys are thinking. So first of all, we got the second thing we're going to be looking at is the Void Vault and Void Bag player storage. So yeah, this is really awesome. So we're going to get another inventory inside of Terraria to be able to store our items. From the best of my knowledge, that's what you could do, and you can actually just like the piggy bank, you can actually bring that around with you. And I'm on about the I can't remember what they call it. It's like a piggy soap thing. I can't even remember anymore, but yeah, you can take a portable piggy bank with you that flies around you, and that's sort of the same thing with the Void, which is absolutely awesome. I can't wait to see that. I think that'll be awesome for giveaways. That's if giveaways don't get stopped by creative, because apparently creative mode's coming to Terraria, and if that does happen, then the chances are people won't need this extra inventory because there won't be such thing as drop-offs. A few channels are going to suffer from that, I think, which is going to be a shame. But I mean, at the same time, At least we won't have to exploit the game anymore, you know. But anyways, the next thing we'll be looking at is this one, and that is the fact that I'm not actually sure what's happening here. I think he's touching items, and then they're coming back through, are they? Or is that just gameplay? Oh, okay. Wait a second. That's awesome. So that's not just another inventory. I never knew this part. But I take it that when you, like, pick up items and you have the void bag in there, maybe it goes straight into the void storage. See, I don't actually understand this feature. And I mean, I know I shouldn't be making videos for things I don't understand. But I'm learning with you guys, and hopefully I am right. But I think in this, when he's walking along, he's picking up the stuff, and then he's checked his void bag, and it's actually in there. Yeah, so that is what's happening. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. That's going to make so much things so much easier. I don't know if when you've mined, you've realized that actually you could have picked up a million different things. However, you've filled up your inventory. This will be very good. For the extended inventory. So that's very awesome. I really do like that. Now, this is an earlier spoiler that we got. I think this was one of the first spoilers we got for 1.4, which was the wind impact. So basically, there is going to be wind in Terraria, and this is going to affect the trees. This is going to affect the leaves. All different types of herbs are going to be affected. This is going to make them, like, do little animations. Very nice. You know, subtle things. Nothing too crazy there, but stuff that makes the game just sort of look more alive, which is awesome. And look at that kite thing. That is so cool. Look at that kite of the wyvern right there. I really like that. But as you can see, this was the earliest spoiler that we got, which is taking me to Twitter, to Terraria. Yeah, Terraria is now Twitter. But as you can see, that is literally just the leaves blowing off the trees. The wind is going into the cave, but as there's a block blocking the wind, and this is where it's very clever with Terraria, it's actually worked out that if the wind is blocked by these two blocks, these bits down here, these bits of grass are not being affected. And you could say, well, maybe they didn't animate that grass, and well, they did, because look, these vines are essentially the same grass. There's grass over here that's exactly the same, and actually right here there is the same. So that is literally just because of the fact that right here there are blocks blocking the wind from actually touching it, which is pretty clever. And we got teased that back in 2017. This update has taken almost 3 years to be made, and I can't believe it. It's absolutely insane. So I can't wait until we get this update. It's gonna be so good, guys. So yeah, that was the wind, which is awesome. The next thing we have is the Razer Chroma support. So I don't exactly know what this is because I don't own anything Razer related, but I think what it's showing in this photo is if you do have a Razer Chroma keyboard, then depending on the biome that you're actually sitting in, the lights will actually react to the biome. So for example, when they're in a mushroom biome or when they're in the ice biome, it goes blue. Whenever they're in like a normal world biome, it'll go green. It goes yellow when they're inside of the desert, and so on, so on, so on. So it's pretty awesome. Like, that stuff is pretty cool, but I wouldn't personally go out and buy a Razer product just because I'm not a big fan of Razer anyway. I think it'd be awesome to, like, check out some more Razer things in the future, but as for right now, I'm not too bothered because I'm one of those people that if I can get something for cheaper and it still work just the same, then that's what I will use. So yeah, but I do like the Razer products with some things, but I'm not a big fan. Like, I won't go out of my way to get Razer products. That's what I'm basically saying, because I just don't like paying the prices for it. But anyways, the next thing is a very small feature, but very nice. And then there's also another part of it which is a little bit more expanded, and that is the fact that we have new foods and that players can now sit on seats and chairs. So I think that's really awesome. That's something that I feel like could have been added a lot sooner, but that is awesome, the fact that it has been added. I think there's also a couple of other spoilers in here. So first of all, we have the milkshake. That person's eating a burger, but also as she walks through the door, there is something like a where you can put your items to sit on. I can't remember what they call it. It's like a coat stand, that kind of thing, but it looks like an armor stand, which is awesome. But it's literally like where they put their hats, that kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. The next thing we have is, oh, actually this right here shows you that you can now place food. which I think is awesome. Something that's needed to be done for a long time. I'm surprised they didn't do this ages ago. But, you know, once again, a very nice feature, and I'm very happy to see it come to the game. And that is really awesome. So we've got turkey, we've got chicken, we've got stew and soups and stuff, which is awesome. And they're all just sitting there enjoying themselves. I don't know if there's any new blocks. I don't know if these chandeliers are new. They're probably not. But that food is the main focus, which is awesome. So the next one we have is player emotes. So the player can now emote. It won't be like Fortnite where they're dancing and stuff, but they can emote and say like, I'm going to gun you down, and then it's going to take them out. So that's pretty cool. The other thing is that we can now rotate statues and flip them and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. I think that's something that we've been waiting for a long time, and that's going to be really awesome to see. Pet the dog. So this was one that James Robert Ben, I think that's his name, I'm not even sure, but Chibi Gaming, very popular Terraria YouTuber, got the pleasure of showing on the stream. I remember they gave him this for a spoiler. And basically it's where you can have a pet dog or a pet cat, and you can actually you can interact with it and just smooth it and stuff, which is a very subtle thing, but it is a very, very cute little feature to add to the game, and it's very, very nice. So very awesome. Next one is new biomes, Oasis Biome. So I'm so happy to see a new biome come to Terraria. I feel like we've been needing some like new biomes for a long time, and I know that we get like new biomes under the ground and stuff. But they're underground biomes. I mean, like, we need more surface biomes. I think that would be awesome. I know it's not meant to be like Minecraft where they have a million of different savanna biomes and stuff like that, but I do think it would be awesome to see some more biomes in the future. It's a shame that this is actually supposed to be the last update. I'm really hoping that that's not what they do, and they sort of say, well, actually, we enjoyed it so much we want to add more, or we've got more ideas. That would be awesome. But yeah, the Oasis biome does look really awesome. I love that. That just looks so nice. We've also got those little bugs down there, dragonflies. We've got some new vegetation, those trees. That's going to make the palm trees a little bit easier to get. So very, very nice. Now we do have new creatures, and this one seems to come out of the ocean biome, and it looks absolutely evil. I bet it does a lot of damage, and it's called the Goblin Shark. So I don't want to be messing with that guy, because he does look pretty damn dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. The way he just comes out there and just you know, shoots a bunch of red mist, which is crazy. So anyway, we do have quite a few more things to look at. I might end up splitting these into 2 videos. I'm not sure. So we have new items for weapons and gear. So that is the Scarab Bombs. I think that is Scarab Bombs. Yeah, Scarab Bombs. That's it. And as you can see, that is pretty insane. So it doesn't affect any damage onto the player. So that means you're not going to get hurt from it. But as you can see, it mines in a big radius. And it also makes natural looking caves, kind of. So it'd be a really good tool for people who make adventure maps and want to do like an underground cave. I think that was just one of the things that I thought it would be useful for. Obviously, people are going to use it for mining, but I think it would be awesome for adventure maps if people wanted to make natural looking caves, even though people will most probably break those and make them themselves. So the next thing we have is the Star Cannon version 2. And we don't know if this is going to replace, or at least I don't know if this is going to replace the current Star Cannon, or if this is going to be a direct upgrade to the one that we currently have. So as you can see, it does a lot of damage, and it actually does so much more damage. Actually, he's fighting a solar eclipse, so that's after hard mode. And as you can see, wow, that's pretty mad. Or after normal mode even. I think that's when you enter hard mode. So yeah, he's damaging them a lot, which I think would be a very useful weapon when taking on the likes of the solar eclipse. So there are a couple more. We got a minecart, which I thought was really cool. I actually had a little look over this forums before I started the video, and this one is definitely a very funny one. And I think that's nice. It's stuff like that that you want to see with it. Because it's just funny. It's really good, and I can't wait to actually use that. It's quite funny. I like it. I like it a lot. So another one is like hide and seek. As you can see, the tinker is walking past it, and I'm crying here because I'm enjoying it so much. But there you go. He literally makes himself look just like a normal thingy, armor stands, so that's pretty cool. And then you can just jump out and troll your friends. It's very, very cool. I like that. Celebration Mark II. That's awesome. I'm not actually sure. I've never used Celebration than the original one, so yeah, that looks pretty damn cool actually. Look at that. That's insane. Wow. And it does so much damage. Wow, that is so cool. I can't wait to get my hands on that. A work in progress. There is a new summoner staff. Okay, that's cool. That is really cool. So it seems to track onto the dummies right there. I know Emma's gonna really like this one, and I don't know what this item is gonna be, or how it works, but it's a rainbow trail. So as you just go along and you're flying in the air, I don't know if it's a new jetpack or something, but yeah, it makes rainbows, which is awesome. Look at that. So yeah, tossing something. This is a really cool feature. I noticed that they disappear. I don't know if they then like reappear at the bottom of the surface, but when you toss copper into the river or the ocean, it literally oh, hang on a minute. Is it changing the copper into other materials? Copper. No, it's not. It's just showing that basically everything's affected by gravity, I think. I'm not too sure about that one. We have glowing bats, which is awesome. Lava shark, which is pretty insane. I can't imagine what it's going to be like when you have to fight one of them. This was a really cool spoiler, and I actually found a mod that I wanted to do a video on to show you a feature preview type thing. It wasn't anywhere near as like close to what this is going to act like in the actual game, but I did think it would be cool. And anyway, I got around to recording it and then realized that my audio wasn't there, so I gave up on trying to do that. But yeah, that's cool. Pogo stick mount is coming to the game. The quality of life, so yeah, new mini maps to come in. I'm gonna scan over things now because it's starting to just get to the bits that are interesting, but a little bit more we can skip these and I don't have to explain them too much. So we have new world gem menus, which includes the journey mode that isn't apparently in this for some reason, so I don't know why. Oh, here it is, journey mode and master mode, which is the new modes. We have a new splash screen. We have enhanced visuals, so there is new paintings that have been added. There's some newer items in here that are spoilers. We have corruption 1.3.6. I don't know what that's all about, but that looks really awesome, to be honest. A new spider furniture. That's awesome. Look at that spider furniture. New vortex and furniture. Wow, look at all that vortex furniture. That's nice too. I actually haven't seen this bit. Solar furniture. The throne room. That's cool. The bamboo furniture and more. Wow, it's high noon, so I don't know what these are. New backgrounds. That's cool. So new backgrounds. Wow, look at those. I'm really hyped for this update. So yeah, there is a lot here, and wow, I just can't wait, guys. It's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, we have run out of time. Literally, it's 20 minutes for me to go through that. That's pretty crazy. I'm going to take a while to edit this. But anyways, guys, I've been Super7. Thank you so much for watching this video. You've been absolutely awesome, and I will catch you guys in another one very soon.